Hello crafters, welcome back to Code Crafters. Today, we're diving into one of the foundational concepts of programming, the while loop. But here's the twist, no boring code examples today. Instead, we're going to break it down conceptually with real-life analogies so you can truly understand how it works. Ready? Let's jump in. Imagine you're trying to fill a bucket with water. You'll keep pouring water until the bucket is full. Once it's full, you stop. This keep pouring until full is exactly how a while loop works. In programming, a while loop allows us to repeat a set of instructions while a condition is true. The moment the condition becomes false, the loop stops. Think of your alarm clock in the morning. It keeps ringing while you're still asleep. The moment you wake up, the alarm stops. Here, the condition is you're asleep. The alarm is the action repeated until the condition changes. Let's move towards what actually while loop is. A while loop is a fundamental control structure in programming that allows code to be executed repeatedly based on a condition. It is particularly useful when the number of iterations is not predetermined and depends on the evaluation of a condition. The structure of a while loop consists of three main components: the condition, the loop body, and optionally, a mechanism to update the condition, to ensure the loop eventually terminates. First part is the condition. A Boolean expression that determines whether the loop should continue. Evaluate the condition, the loop checks the condition before each iteration. If the condition is true, the code block inside the loop is executed. If the condition is false, the loop terminates, and the program continues with the next statement after the loop. Execute the loop body. The loop body contains the actions or statements to be repeated. Update the condition. If the condition depends on variables, you should update those variables inside the loop to avoid infinite loops. The structure of a while loop looks like this. Having discussed the 101s of a while loop, let's have a look on how it works. Condition evaluation. The while loop checks a condition, a Boolean expression, before every iteration. If the condition is true, the code inside the loop executes. If the condition is false, the loop stops and control moves to the code following the loop. Execution flow. The condition is evaluated first. If the condition is true, the loop body runs. After executing the loop body, the condition is checked again. This process repeats until the condition becomes false. Infinite loops. If the condition never becomes false, the loop will execute indefinitely, leading to an infinite loop. For example, if the condition depends on a variable that is not updated inside the loop, the condition will never change. Key features of a while loop are as follows. The while loop evaluates its condition before executing the loop body. If the condition is false at the start, the loop body will not execute even once. 0 iterations are possible. The while loop is used when the number of iterations is not known beforehand and depends on a condition being met dynamically. The loop body contains the code that executes repeatedly while the condition is true. This can include calculations, function calls, or actions like reading user input. Some of the use cases of a while loop are as follows. Use a while loop to repeatedly prompt the user for valid input until the correct format or value is provided. Example, asking for a positive number or ensuring the user enters a valid menu choice. When working with dynamic data sources like files, streams, or network input, use a while loop to process data until there's no more to process. Example, reading lines from a file or processing incoming data packets. Use a while loop to search through a collection or perform calculations until a desired result is achieved. Example, searching a list for a specific element. In game development, a while loop is often used to run the main game loop, where the game continues until a specific condition, example game over, is met. Example, continuously updating the game state and rendering until the player quits. Thank you and happy coding.